Ah, the Raiders? It's like, man. What's up, big dog? Wake you up, wake you up. You never won with Houston, you never won with Pittsburgh, you never won with Seattle. Yeah, yeah. Come on then. Come on, Lamar. 35-28 last time. Yeah, last game we played, 35-28. That was before Pittsburgh.
We're a couple of miles from
I'll tell you, every win. I'm gonna have to let you see my YouTube channel.
Here in Denver.
Yeah, I'll be putting our games on there.
Ready to square off.
Yeah.
Baltimore Ravens and the Denver
7 or something like that, but everything we ever did is on there for the most part.
Started. Off we go from Denver. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
I just like to go back and watch to see what I did wrong and stuff like that.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
I'll try and go perfect from quarterback. I try and miss a pass.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll find his tight end, that's Troutman. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the...
I only do it on a touchdown, but since he did that, okay.
Perfect look and led to a nice game.
A run with Dobbins. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Oh, no, everything good.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 4. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it up. And the Ravens are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
22 yards. First down, Ravens.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
No, we changed it. Yo. No, we changed it.
Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
We changed it.
In motion comes Andrews. Henry. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
He was taken down.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
Second and goal. At the Broncos' 6-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Moving to his right. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Cover's very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On the run to the right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Captain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Bombers. Joe. Olay.
Throwing, Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big-time play for the Broncos. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Captain. Bombers. Joe.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. This one caught at the 4. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 4-yard line.
On second down, it's Nix. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Baltimore.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Go ahead. Hey, report.
In motion comes Andrews. Off the play fake, Jackson. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And he's going to be...
Got to get that one back. What happened?
Set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Broncos take over.
I think they tricked him that time, Mike. I mean, they originally showed zone, so he thinks the defender's going to pass him off into an open area, but then they match it underneath with a man concept, and he doesn't see the defender until the ball leaves his hand. Big-time play by the defense and puts their offense in a great spot.
Captain.
Play action now. It's Nix. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second down. Nix. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. K.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First down team at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Play action now. Jackson. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now it's Jackson. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front seven is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play.
13. Yo.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
To kick off for the Broncos.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. Up the sideline, the ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. We'll go again here with Henry. Finding room across midfield. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's good for 27 and a first down. They'll come up here, first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
No, we changed it. You.
To throw is Jackson. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. The second down throw is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Got his man at the 6. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Baltimore, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Jackson up top again. Exiting the pocket right. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Almost set. 37. Ready. Ready, hunt. Bombers.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced out left. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Almost set. Ready. 180. Hunt. Drill.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 33 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Almost set.
Here's Dobbins. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Denver first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
No, we changed it.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
He got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Jaquan McMillan in on the stop. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Now, faking the give, forced to his right. Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it's going to lead to fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Now Jackson on fourth down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Henry tries to pull his way in. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Now, Jackson. Rolling right.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of first.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Jackson now. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Bombers.
Knicks now on first and 10. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And it'll be brought down, but they're going to move this one out to the 25. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Captain.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He goes right back to Sutton.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A pair of first downs gives them first and 10 up at the 40.
40-yard line.
To the right, yeah. Bombers.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Testing. Away. Go.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This a 42-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They're running on first down with Henry. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9. Here's Jackson. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Here's second and 9. Off the play fake. Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
18-yard line.
On the ground, here's Henry. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Jackson looking to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
It's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point is good. And the Ravens cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in on the tackle.
1 yard gain.
Here's a second and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll go play action with Hicks. He finds his tight end, Ingram. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now it's Dobbins, and he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
And this is really just all about the second effort. I mean, they've got him stopped initially, but it's his ability to just continue to push through the initial contact, push forward to that first down marker, and he didn't get it by much, but that's a really good effort.
Right back to him on first down. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Wiggins on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
On the stop. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
44.
Play action now. It's Nix. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target.
4th down.
And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Bombers. Captain.
Nix gonna throw for it. That's taken in, and he's gonna have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Broncos.
It's a gain of 20.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. Broncos will extend this third quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, yeah. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, Jackson forced out wide, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll step up and run this. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. A play fake now. Stidham. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Let's go now.
Here's Stidham. There's a short one taken by Ingram. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
To number 1, Evan Ingram. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
3rd and short. Here's Stidham. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This is Henry.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
2nd down. Jackson. Reaching for it. The tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll run for it with Henry. He's going to have a Ravens 1st down by a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches.
1st down. It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Baltimore.
Jackson. Throw on the run is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. This defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
A run with Dobbins. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Second down. Nix. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line. They'll send Flowers in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down, Ravens.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
3 yards to go.
Now it's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will score. Game on. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Ravens.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Captain, ready?
On the ground, here's Dobbins. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and a couple.
Hold on a sec. Ready?
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And caught on the right side by Sutton. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 46.
From the 46, here's second down and 2. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's second and 2. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Bombers.
Here's Dobbins. Down the sideline, past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Captain.
They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Joe. Ready.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the Ravens' 23-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Captain.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining. They can trot out the field goal unit to try to send this one to overtime. Here we go. One final play. He'll buy time left. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, and a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.